Everybody, welcome back. This is Efficient Eric. Right now we're going to do another ranked Theros draft. I know you guys like to see them quickly. I'm not going to spend too much time here, but really quickly, I just want to say thank you. You guys really gave me a lot of support in my last video. I really appreciated it. I saw all of you on Reddit, all of you on YouTube, all of you that left comments, likes, and subscribed. I saw all of it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. That being said, I'm really excited to draft. Let's get started. So we're going to start, pay, and let's look at our pack one, pick one. Okay. I think this pick, it might just be our rare. Perforos's Intervention is good. It's not like an insane card, but it's pretty good. It's removal that also acts as like a finisher if you really need it. So I think that's it. Other than that, Destiny Spinner's a good uncommon. Lampad is good. Soul Reaper's okay. Moss Viper's good. But I don't think anything really compares to Perforos's Intervention. There you go. So here, we'll take that, pack one, pick one. Even though I'm not in love with red in this format, it's still good. You know what does go really well with red, though? White. In this format, red-white is really, really strong. So I really like Entrancing Liar, but this is a really good aggressive creature that I think I'm going to take. Hero of the Prides we might see, and Indomitable Wills we might see, but people actually take these pretty early. So let's see if we can make... Obviously, we have to see what's open. If we can make like a red-white aggro deck here. I like Caliphate, but for this deck, Sunmane Pegasus is pretty nuts. So I think we can take that. Hopefully we get that uncommon. That uncommon in this deck is super good. Nessian Hornbeetle. We might want to take that in case we audible out of red-white, because that is just a really good card, and there's nothing here I think we're going to miss too badly. Like, Warbriar's Blessing is the only other green card I'm looking at. And I want you to know, Nessian Hornbeetle goes in any deck. If you just have a couple creatures with power 4 or greater, it feels so good to play it. And we're not going to miss any of these white cards too badly. Maybe a little, but not too badly. So I think we'll take a speculative Nessian Hornbeetle. That being said, never mind. We're going to go back to our red-white. That was just speculative. This card is great in our deck. It's our Signpost uncommon. I think we take this every time. I do like the Rage Hound and the Stampede Red. I even like this in this deck too, the Flummox Cyclops, but I think Hero is going to be the way to go. Here, we might just take an aggressive 1-drop. That just makes our creatures better. Because this is good, but it's not aggressive like we need it to be. This is like hyper aggressive. I don't know if we're going to be that aggressive. I think this is just a good 1-drop for us. I mean... We don't have that many enchantments yet, but we'll probably be picking them up as the draft goes on. Here, I think might be another Sunmane Pegasus. Because this isn't telling me green's open. Like, that's the only okay green card. This is telling me that red's open. But do we want this right now? Like, we are very aggressive. We don't have any creatures with power 4 or greater, and we're trying to be aggressive, so I think Sunmane's the way to go. This card, Hero of the Pride, is great in this deck. What we do need are ways to target creatures. Yeah. I'll take a Wrap in Flames in this deck too, because it'll target Hero of the Pride, but I think here is Hero of the Pride. I'm happy with the Hero of the Games here as well. Solid in this deck. Here, I guess we'll take Portent. I mean, I don't think there's many cards that have Escape in this deck, but I still don't think that makes Satyr's Cunning good, and we'll get more. Portent might be too aggressive, but we might actually want it. Here, we'll take an Escape Velocity, sure. It's a good it's the only like aggressive escape card other than... This will go on the sideboard, I don't know if we'll play it. Other than Underworld Rage Hound. You can go on the side. I don't know if we'll play a copy of you. We might play one copy of it. Exclusively. One copy of it. For us, this pack isn't great. Leonin and Sentinel's Eyes are okay. Maybe we'll just take Sentinel's Eyes as another way to target creatures we control. Sure. Kind of a depressing first pick, but a okay first pick nonetheless. So for a very aggressive deck, we'll take a Wings of Hubris, sure. We're picking up really weird cards, guys, but that's because if we're going to be aggressive, we need to be very aggressive. So I don't mind flying our creatures. Do we have any auras I actually care about? We have two, but I don't know how I feel about searching them up with Heliod's Pilgrim. If we see it on the wheel, which I doubt we will, but if we do, we'll pick it up. Here, we can probably just take another Pious Wayfarer. How's our curve looking? Actually, we do need more threes, so maybe it's just a hero of the games. Incendiary Oracle is also good, but let's just hope that that wheels. So what we need is a ton of ways. Wow, that's a late Mire's Grasp. But I think right now we can't really audible into much because our deck is so aggressive. So I think the pick here might be Careless Celebrant, 2-mana 2/1 that then takes something else that's small out. Here I'm between Ragehound and Triumph of Anax. I think we'll take Ragehound because I like it better, and we don't have too much escape yet. I would play exactly one copy of Anax, but Hero of the Winds I'm happy with. And Anax, I mean Triumph of Anax is what I'm trying to say. This is good to help us deal with flooding. This is just solid removal for us. Sack maybe like some stupid 1/1 that we have lying around. This is again good for dealing with flooding. Maybe we'll play one top end because we can make it fly or evasive or something, but I doubt it. Doubt we play Altar. Doubt we play Unknown Shores. Is blue open or what? But I keep getting past shitty blue, not good blue. Now, Ephemia is really strong, right? How many ways do we have to target creatures in our deck, by the way? I need to keep an eye on that. 1, 2... I guess this way, no. So we need desperately more ways to target our creatures. That being said, Ephemia is really, really strong. But how many enchantments do we have? 1, 2, but those I want to escape, so I don't really want to hit those. Not many. 1, 2, yeah. So I don't think we can really splash for Ephemia in this deck. I don't think it's worth it. Might just be a Hero of the Pride here. Another really aggressive 2-drop. So here, we might just have to take Dreadful Apathy. It's great removal. Yeah, I think that might just be the pick here. Hopefully that Heliod's Punishment wheels. I'll want that 1,000 times. Commanding Presence is exactly what we want for this deck. It targets, like, this is just... I would take this pack... oh my god. Okay, wait. Actually, I didn't even see this Iroa's Blessing. I wish we could take this whole pack. So Commanding Presence is really strong in our deck, but so is Iroa's Blessing. This helps with our Go Wide theme. This is just good removal. Damn. Okay. And I'll play Alseid, I'll play the Unicorn, I'll play Infuriate, and I'll play Rapid Flames. So I kind of hate that we got past this. So, what's our removal looking like right now? That's removal. That's removal, that's removal. I think we might just take Commanding Presence here, because we already have a little bit of removal. But I guess it's never such thing as too much, because we do need to target creatures, and we do need to kill stuff for our deck to really work. So, with a heavy, heavy heart, I think we might just have to take Iroa's Blessing, because I love Commanding Presence. And it's so susceptible to removal, too, so I think it's Iroa's Blessing here. That said, I do think we get it rewarded here with a Banishing Light. I like Fateful End, too, but I think Banishing Light is just better. Here, we're really low on ways to target stuff, so I think we'll just take a Sentinel's Eyes as another way to target. We're going to take this Indomitable Will all day. We need, like, desperately more ways to target things. Could we splash for Siona? Because how many auras do we have in this deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... We have 6. What do I have to splash with? I have an Altar and an Unknown Shores, and I'm not really going to miss an Infuriate. I mean, I actually might. It does target. But I also do like that when you put auras, it goes wide with us, which is kind of what we want to be doing. So I think we'll take Siona as a possible splash. Here. How many instants do we have? One thing with flash. Sorry, wait, I'm not reading this right. So this has flash. Like 3 instants so far. 4. Like 5. Wait, no, Perforos' intervention is not an instant. So I don't love Dreamstalker Manicore. We already have 2 Heroes of the Pride. We might just want the Wrap in Flames. Yeah, maybe. I doubt it, but we'll take Wrap in Flames, and I think I'm happy about it. I think. Here, we'll take the uncommon for the Vault. Here, we'll take a Traveler's Amulet as just good early fixing. Here, damn, I wish I would have taken something else then, but we'll take our second Wrap in Flames. Again, we'll take another. Well, I guess we could take Flicker of Fate. Maybe it's playable. Take a Bronze Sword. Take it. Man, wish we would have taken something else then. Okay. So in this deck, I think what we're playing is 1 Forest. Let's cut everything I don't want to play. You're aggressive, you're aggressive, you're aggressive. No. Yeah, maybe a copy of you. Maybe we cut Final Flare, but we do have a few ways of like making cheap tokens. Maybe a copy of Wrap in Flames. Probably you. This is a hyper-aggressive deck. Our top off is at 4. So I think we can play 16 lands. 14, 15. We can probably play... probably more planes, I would assume. So we'll play 1 more planes. Let's go get our cool lands. So 8 planes. 7 mountains. And then we're going to grab our 1 cool forest. Actually, no, this is a 16 lander. So I think, wait, what am I saying? 8 plus 7 is 15, 16, yeah. So we have to make 2 more cuts. Maybe we cut a Sunmane Pegasus, because it's good, but it's not amazing. Like, lifelink doesn't mean the world to us. Oh, and we do have to fit in our fixing, too. So, actually, do we play in Unknown Shores? I feel like we just play... what other devotion synergies do we have? We never picked up a Reverend Hoplite, which really sucks. I would have loved that. But there's not too much we can do about it, to be honest with you. So Altar doesn't do much for us other than just fix. So we're definitely going to play a Traveler's Amulet. But if that's the case, maybe we just throw in an Unknown Shores as well. Over a Plains. Or will we just play another forest for that? Because this is good if you're splashing like a couple colors, I guess. Yeah, I think we just play another forest, honestly, over playing Unknown Shores. Because Unknown Shores is going to do the same thing. It enters untapped, but it only taps for colorless. This will enter untapped and taps for green, so it's not the biggest difference. Yeah, I think I just prefer this here. Because I really do like Siona with all of our auras. So what do I... how many ways do we have to target stuff? 1, 2... and how many... let's look at our enchantments and our ways to target stuff separately. So to target, that's 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because we can hit one of our own creatures, then 2 of theirs. 8. We have 8, so that's not horrible. But I don't want to cut any, to say the least. What's our creature count looking like? 12? Yeah, so we need to cut spells, not creatures. Maybe Final Flare is just too much. Maybe we cut... We already have 2 Rapid Flames, so I think we might just cut the Wings of Hubris. Anything else? I like Perthos' Intervention, especially as a finisher. I don't want to cut Thrill because flooding out is going to be a huge problem with this deck. Like, if we start flooding, we're, like, super screwed. But maybe we do just cut it. Everything else, again, I'm very happy to be playing. So maybe we just cut it in like that. Sure. Oh, wait, we almost forgot. Or rather, I almost forgot. Speak for myself. Might have spelled that wrong. Bear with me. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't look at it. Sorry, talking for this long really does a number on your throat. So here, we're playing David Dowie. And this is good. We have all 3 of our colors, 2 2-drops, and a way to target them. I don't hate this. And we even have some removal that is another way of targeting. So. Good card. Kind of don't want to see that card right now, to be honest with you. And that's even worse. We can still recover from it, though. That's their early removal. I don't know how much removal. They're playing black, so they're going to have a lot of removal. But let's see how much they really have. I don't know. I like fucking with the avatar. Sorry. Here we can drop a Hero of the Pride. I don't want to equip him with Sentinel's Eyes yet. I think next turn what I might do is hit him with an Iroha's Blessing. Actually, I think we'll just play Daybreak Chimera here and pass. Because I don't know what exactly I want to do just yet. Play this. Maybe I just Iroha's Blessing, kill the Careless Celebrant. They don't have a response for that. Right? But then I don't attack because they'll hit Hero of the Pride. And just attack with a 4-3. Sure. Because that Careless Celebrant is really, really effective against us. I assume he's going to hit Hero of the Pride, but if he doesn't, then for sure we're going to stick Sentinel's Eyes on our Hero of the Pride and keep going. Yeah, that's what I expected. Even with that, though, I still might just play Sentinel's Eyes and keep going. Because they would have to double block to do anything about it. And if they don't double block, they're going to take a ton of damage. And if they do double block, they've been missing land drops. So we're going to take out both of their creatures. We're going to have a Sentinel's Eyes in the graveyard that we can play on our Chimera. So I don't hate this. Does he not have a play? Interesting. We'll drop our Sunmane Pegasus. And here, we'll slap this on. If they have a response, I mean, like, sure. But we're getting removal out of their hand. Oh, okay, so he does have the removal. But that just acts as more fuel, so now we can play Sentinel's Eyes again on our Sunmane Pegasus, which they're not going to be able to race. There we go. Nope. And we can give it lifelink. And we can drop here. Let's do this. We can drop Underworld Ragehound. Again, life is good. I think this might be the first time I've played this red-white aggro deck. And let me tell you guys, I am an absolute fan. So here, we'll drop this. Might as well give this lifelink. This has to attack, but it trades with whatever it gets blocked by. And next turn, we might have lethal with this Wrap in Flames. This is fine. So our poor opponent is really behind this game. Here we can just do that. And while leaving up Flicker of Fate, excuse me, while leaving up Flicker of Fate, we also have like defense against any removal they might have. Here we go. So our Sunmane Pegasus survives. We don't get in for damage this turn. But we trade with their Soul Reaper. And again, our threat survives. And our opponent is screwing super hard. Very well. Oh, we can escape Ragehound? Yep, then we do that every time. Kind of hurts to exile the Sentinel's Eyes, but at this point in the game, if they don't have removal, we pretty much just win. Yeah, if he plays some dork on the floor, on the ground, I mean, we still have lethal. Actually, you know, we're gonna... To make sure we don't lose the Ragehound, we still are gonna do this. Yeah. But they actually will have a blocker, because when the Discordant Piper dies, it'll make the 0-1. Therefore, he'll still have a blocker. But he'll be dead next turn. So now they're finally getting back on their feet. Looks like they're getting their lands in. It might be too late, though. Good game, friend. Okay, so we take match 1. So that was a pretty solid showing for red-white aggro with a green splash. Let me know what you guys think. I wasn't sure about Siona, but I really do think in this deck, with all the auras we have to target, she's not just good, like, she's, like, badass in this deck. So if we keep this, and we don't get our white, what happens? We still have a solid curve, and if we do get white, this is pretty great. So I think we'll keep. We might get screwed by this, but I do think it's worth it with a turn 2 Rage Hound and a possible turn 3 hero. We get our green. Sure. Hello, friend. Lampad. So that'll probably just end up trading with the Rage Hound. So for sure we have our turn 3 hero of the games now. What we do need, though, we do need our white mana. If he's doing this, it's because he has something. Probably he just wants to remove this to play something. So I will just take that. Another Lampad. Very well. Wow, we draw our second forest. That's kind of crazy. Play hero. And we have to attack. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have played the hero of the games. I should have, like they say, you should always go to combat first. Because maybe they would have blocked that and then left it open for hero of the games to keep on attacking. But this is fine. If they don't block, we still have good attacks next turn. Very well. I'm gonna assume that they have a creature. So right now it looks like we're playing Gruul. Though I swear we're not. They have their own Pious Wayfarer. It's pretty crazy what's happening here, but that's fine. Sure. Because this then becomes a 5-2, which if they want to double block, trades with both of them. And then we'll put in fodder into the graveyard for the Rage Hound. There we go. There we go. Right on time, too. A little late, but close enough, I mean. There we go. Oh, wait. Actually, I don't want to do that. Just kidding. Just kidding. I think for now, I'm going to give this lifelink and vigilance. And we'll just attack. And pass. If they give that double strike, we have removal for it. Like, if they augment the crap out of it and it becomes like this huge double striking threat, we can Dreadful Apathy it. Now I might actually just escape Velocity that. That way it can keep on attacking. Because if not, it's not going to be able to keep on attacking. Which obviously our deck needs to be attacking consistently. Oops. Did not mean to hit that twice. Very well. This is weird, this like aggro black-white deck. It's weirding me out a lot. And officially we are flooding. So I think here what I'm going to do is hit that. They might have bigger threats, but at this point, like we need to keep up the aggressiveness. And hopefully we just draw into more of what we need. This is our second opponent that has also been pretty stuck on lands. That's an issue, so that just straight up stops our aggressiveness. Unless we draw into some like big flyer, this is looking bad. Oh well. If I Banishing Light there, Banishing Light, does that... I mean, yeah. Sure. Because getting rid of their Glory Bearers, I don't think is enough. Oh, I didn't think that would have Summoning Sickness. My bad. Very well done. So yeah, guys, please leave in the comments what you guys think about this. I spend my life trying to get better at draft. And it's a lot harder to get better at draft when you don't have people constantly fixing your mistakes. That's originally why I made this channel, so that I could try to get better. So again, each comment that tells me, like, what's up. Like, someone in the last video left this really nice, detailed comment with all these notes that I really, really appreciated. That was great. All that kind of stuff, I really appreciate you guys. So, what I'm trying to say is thank you, and keep it up, please. And remember, like and subscribe if you enjoy it. Everyone counts. I'm trying to grow this channel as quickly as possible. So back to the board state. Their favorite of Iroas is actually getting really scary here. I'm going to block it with the Pious Wayfarer. Because if they have like a... If they have an Indomitable Will... We're going to be in a lot of trouble. If they give that double strike and +1/+2, it's going to be a huge issue. That's bad too. Here we go though. Wait, does he have... Oh, he does have haste. Though I don't think I can attack with him. As much as I hate it, we might have to get really grindy here. And hope that our flyer wins us the game, because they have a pretty substantial board presence right now. So this sucks. This really, really sucks. I think what we do is, for now, we block there, we take 6, and if we find removal for that Pious Wayfarer, we win, pretty much. Oh wait, sorry, never mind, the Favorite of Iroas has Vigilance. But I'm saying, like, if we find an enchantment, some sort of thing that can target and start making us gain more and deal more, that'd be ideal. But regardless, if it's like a ton of lands on top, we probably have this game lost anyway. We still do have a top deck here, though. So this turn, we're probably going to have to chump, gain life off of the Sunmane Pegasus, and try not to die, essentially. Right? But if we draw into our Purphoros' Intervention with this much mana up, we can make a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-1 Trampler. That might be enough to just win this game. Though they did just make more creatures. So now the game might be over. Let's see. Though now, we don't know if their Favorite of Iroas will have double strike next turn. Now I think we definitely just lost. Which hurts, because I really like this deck and I feel like it is strong, but we just had a little bit of that rough start with the mana. Yeah, resolve all. Go into full control here and make sure we get the chance to do that. Because that's probably going to be very important for this matchup. Should we survive, which, yep, they have Xaxes. Good game. Well, let's go on to game 2. Playing Signs of Madness. I like the Angrath avatar. I feel like this is a great hand. We get any land and we really start popping off. We don't have a way to target one of our own creatures. We just really need the land. But that will do in place of a land for now, I guess. Well, that is nice. Let's Dreadful Apathy that, because I don't want to use Indomitable Will on my Rage Hound. Gonna get him for a ton here. Very well. So they're going to be playing with that, right? 2, 3, still can't attack into that. Well, actually, that way we can attack with both. Because regardless, the Rage Hound has to attack. Oh, okay. I would much prefer that. I was actually very happy with that. Damn, that hurts. Okay, that's actually a really good creature against us. Let's play this. Right. And I feel like we can just alpha and then Indomitable Will whatever the worst choice is. I don't mind losing the Rage Hound. This is going to get in for some good damage here. And they're going to lose that Sunmane Pegasus, which is going to be a real issue for us. Actually, no. And with the Pious Wayfarer, this works out perfectly. Yes! You see? Hidden synergies that I didn't even see. I love that. Caliphate, another good blocker for them. In this case, let's go get our red, because I feel like we're going to need more red. Here we go. Let's pump the Wayfarer. That way he can attack too with no issue. Good game. See, that is the hyper-aggressive start that I'm looking for this deck to do. So that was beautiful. That was... I didn't even see... I forgot about the Pious Wayfarer, but that goes to show you how that one drop... Like, that wouldn't have happened without Pious Wayfarer. That actually, like, caused a huge, like, board shift. And this looks great. One drop into double 3-drop. With a way to target. At least I think that's how Flicker of Fate works. I might be wrong, so we'll play with it. But regardless, I still kind of like the card just to keep our aggressive creatures on the battlefield. For 2 mana, we take out Dreamstalker Mana Core, which is in our way at the moment. I think for now we just play Hero of the Games, and then next turn, if they play something that's an issue, we can get rid of it. That is a bigger issue. Have another one, so I don't mind this trade. At least not too much. I think here I'm good to do this. Hit the Nylea's Huntmaster. Sure. Leave us on mana for Flicker of Fate, should we need it. And get him for some damage. Good card. Luckily, we draw into some removal for it, so we can keep up our aggressive start here. Give it to him. Wait, it's a little bit more of an even attack here. And for 1 red, I don't think there's anything in this format other than, like, Infuriate. So they can either chump or go down to 9. Or, sorry, take 9. Which will put them at 6. Sounds good. Well, that's not going to block. good to know. Right? 2 or more creatures your opponents control attack, it can't block. So aggressive, not great in this specific situation. And by the way, this taps for a mana. Perfect. So earlier when I said they only had 1 red, that was incorrect. They actually had more than that. So this might just be game here. Nice! This is the first aggro deck I've played in this format. And it's better than I thought it was. I'd heard about it, but I didn't think it'd actually come together as good as this. Perfect. 1 drop into 2 drop, and then we can get our forest. It's not bad. And are we finally on the play for once? That would be so sexy. Yes, we are on the play. How nice. Here, drop our 2 drop, pass back to them. Well, we do have a way to answer 1 toughness creatures, which is good. We'll go fetch our forest. And we'll pass. Because next turn, we actually have a way to deal with that. Damn, I'll be honest, I really wish they would have played some dumb blank 1 creature. Get him for 3. We'll pass back to them. I don't know how I feel about this card. Temple Thief I feel like is really strong, but the biggest issue with it is it's a 2/2. If they made that a 3/1, I understand it'd be stupid. But as a 2/2, I don't know. I think it's good, but I don't think it's anything crazy. However, now that they augmented it, we absolutely will hit that with an Irella's Blessing. And get him for 4. Next turn, if we draw a land, we can double spell creatures, which is good. Whew. That is a good card. Awesome. So now we get to do this. They can't attack with it because we'll just trade literally trade a Careless Celebrant for it. And then next turn we can Wrap in Flames and give our Sunmane Pegasus Vigilance and Lifelink. It's not bad. Well, if he does that, that's fine. So now it's not so easy. So I guess we just do this. Give that Vigilance and Lifelink. Let's get him for a ton of damage. Does he have removal? He does have removal. Damn. And good removal. So now this is tough, because now that that has Vigilance, this is actually a very close race. Excuse me. Well, talk about an answer. Right on time, too. Get in for 5. Responds with the dreadful apathy. Okay. So right now... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, so we actually can attack. Here's why. So we could attack, right? If he traded, this would die. We'd have a clear board, and we're the aggro deck, so we'd probably win that top deck. But here's the thing. If we attacked and he just took it, he'd be... And we're empty-handed. He'd be at, what? 1 life? He would then Sentinel's Eyes and have Exacties on us. This way we don't get into 2 damage, but we should still trade. And he's going to exile Hero of the Pride. We'll pass. So at least this obviously isn't the creature we wanted, but if they play a creature, it doesn't deal with it, but it should take it out of combat. That being said, now we can protect our Daybreak Chimera from removal, so we're in a solid state here. Well, not good game yet, bud. What do you top deck? Oh, okay. Good game. Thanks, man. I'm a fan. If we're gonna go out well. Alright. I'll take that. I will happily take that. Ooh, a mythic. Oh, Kefnet. Doesn't see too much play, but good enough. Ooh, Dr. Manhattan. If you guys... Obviously, this is another gaming channel. So, I love a lot of other gaming channels as well. Obviously, I follow and watch a lot of Magic the Gathering people. But if you're a little bit older, like right now I'm 20 years old. If you're a little bit older, I highly suggest you go watch Funhaus. Funhaus. That channel is the funniest shit you'll ever watch, man. And sorry, they have a long-running joke about Dr. Manhattan that just reminded me of it. Now, they are very vulgar, so if you're not that old... maybe you shouldn't watch it, but I think it's great. I kind of wanted to go get our planes, but I really don't want to be taking 3 from Underworld Ragehound. At least unprecedented. Like, if they attack, which they obviously have to, but kind of don't want to trade just yet. But at least we can swing back. And now if they block, which I'm going to assume that they're going to do, we get to take out both creatures. I don't know if they're going to block. I probably wouldn't block if I were them. But this is just too good of an opportunity to waste. I don't know how this works, so I'm going to do it so you guys can learn. Hopefully we can learn as a team. If they attack, let's see if this makes it come back untapped. Because again, this is going to be a pretty big blowout here if it does. Very well. Well, we're still going to take out the Rage Hound. So we took out one of their cards, and they took out two of our... Yeah, they just 2-for-1 us. That wasn't great. But can't be too mad at it. I don't know what to play here. I think I can just play Sunmane Pegasus and pass. This is going to gain us life if they're trying to be aggressive. And if they're going to attack with Incendiary Oracle, they're going to have to spend mana to kill the Sunmane Pegasus. Alright, they got more removal. We're getting it out of their hands, at least. For 5 mana, I think we just drop Hero of the Winds and pass. And next turn, if need be, we have a Banishing Light and a Hero of Nyxborn to double spell. Should the need be. Which, that I might actually want to hit with... oh, I'm glad they milled over their removal there. I might want to hit with Banishing Light. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it. We need to start being aggressive. Get in for our 1 in the air. Pass. How many cards do I have in the graveyard? 5, yeah. They can bring back the Rage Hound. Dr. Manhattan with the Elspeth avatar. They should honestly just make non-magic characters as avatars. You should totally be able to be Dr. Manhattan. Be a shredded, glowing blue guy. Hell yeah. I think here we can just take that again. Here we go. That's why I like this card. We haven't been able to play it. We've been splashing. We've yet to draw it. And we miss. Now, the big question, everybody, is, do I deserve that? I probably do. Just get in for our 1 again. And we might just trade our Hero of Nyxborn for the Underworld Rage Hound at this point. Because we already have a creature with Heroic on it, essentially. And Hero of Nyxborn will have done his job if he made a 1-1 and then traded off for a 4-2. And that way we keep Siona, so if we draw any auras, which we just got rid of 7 cards that weren't auras, so there should be one coming soon, hopefully. Should be good. And start making 1-1s to chump. Here we go. I would hit Hero of the Winds, but like this, Siona can attack, and so can the Hero of the Winds, and now we have chump blockers. Let me read the text, actually. Yeah. So now if we start drawing more auras, we're going to make more creatures. Yeah, not that putting it on Siona makes it. I know if you can put it on any creature and you'll still get it. However... happy to trade those 2 off. However, we put on the Hero of the Winds, Siona would have just traded with the Stampede Rider, rather than actually, like, getting past the Stampede Rider. Here, though, this is all day hitting Hero of the Winds. Make a 1-1. Attack for a shitload. So now they're looking. And they're putting stuff in the graveyard. So now they'll be able to bring back the Rage Hound again. Which, while it is annoying, isn't the biggest issue at the moment. Because this can trade with the Rage Hound. So we can just keep attacking with the Siona. And we can just keep eating their Rage Hound. Ooh, drain for 2. Well, we'll do that. I think we'll just attack with that just to be 100% safe. And that's a 5/5 Enemy of Enlightenment. Don't like that very much. No attacks. I probably should have held that land in my hand. That way we could block the Enemy of Enlightenment. Well, actually, regardless, we would have had to discard it. So, I'm not sure what the right play was there. However, he can attack with the Enemy of Enlightenment. If he does, we win. So regardless, he would make us discard it, so we should just play it. Awesome, so we know they're empty-handed. Yep, since they're empty-handed, we're just gonna eat that. Downgun it. This is a aggro deck, so we should have good top decks, but at least they're not top decking much either. Here we go. GG. Just to be safe. Good game. So this is doing really good. Oh, thank God. I was worried when we kept passing those really strong cards just because we were in this archetype. That we kept picking these cards that I didn't know if I really wanted to or not. I'm glad it's working out this well. Here's a keep. We have a turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3 play. Turn 3 being sack the amulet. Good card. She'll win this combat. Sounds good. Aura Buyer's Blessing, guys. I feel like people undervalue this card. Like people have told me, like, oh yeah, like green. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That card is nuts. We still can't remove it with Perforos's Intervention just yet. So for now, actually on their turn, we'll go grab our forest. So they're going to get in for some damage here. They're having the much more aggressive start than we are. Here, I actually might just do this to avoid the damage. Let's go grab our forest. Let's play Hero of the Winds, and next turn we can get rid of something with Iroa's Blessing if we need to. Which we probably will, because we need to start getting in our damage. take that. Let's take out the more annoying creature, which I feel like is the Skullfos Maze Warden. And now we'll be able to eat the Nylea's Huntmaster, so we'll probably just hold back this turn. Actually, my apologies, we won't be able to eat it, but we will be able to block it, so... It's still alright to just stay back. That's a good card as well. What is the play? What is the play? Fuck! That's our second copy of that amazing removal. Good for them. Oh, bring black. Bring black. Bring back Underworld Ragehound. It can block the Warden of the Chain this turn. Our opponent off to a super aggressive start. Those Warbrier's Blessings, man, they're the shit. That is like your #1 signal that green is open. Even though I guess people aren't taking them, and I'm not sure why. Because maybe like you'll think like, oh, no, I want power added for a fight. Sure, but here's the big thing. If you're fighting something, it usually already has the power you're looking for. What you usually want in that scenario is for it to survive the fight. So here... Do we lose if we just do that? Yeah, we just lose. We can do 2 damage, so I guess we have to hit the Skola Grove Dancer to survive with Perforos' intervention. I'm glad they got rid of that Nessian Horn Beetle. That would have been an issue. There we go. Because if not, we die. Does that deal damage to anything? Yup. Good game. We got out aggroed. Well, here, I'll let them do it. Sometimes I forget that. Sometimes I go to auto-concede and I'm like, wait. Actually, you know what? Let's hold up. Okay, let's move on to the next match. Also, let me know what you guys are into, because right now, obviously, I'm doing just drafting and sealed. I probably won't do, like, constructed standard on here, to be honest. But this hand, I think we might have to mulligan, because if we don't get white mana... Alright, this hand's going to be difficult, so I think we're going to have to mulligan. I guess this might work. I guess we'll put down the red card. So, sorry, as I was saying... I doubt I'll do, like, constructed and stuff. Well, here's my thing. I don't want to do standard because the only viable deck that I play in standard is mono red just because I had the rares for it. I don't mind doing, like, Brawl, though. Like, every Wednesday trying to make Brawl videos. Maybe not make them every week, but when I do have the time. So, you guys let me know if you want that, and I'll definitely give it some thought. Because I do like Commander, but obviously... Can't play Commander on Arena as much as we would love to. Let's see if we can grab an aura. Please don't miss again. Wow! That is the second time we've missed. And we're playing like 7 auras in here, aren't we? My goodness gracious. I might just Flicker of Fate her, because I, like, refuse to believe that we're going to miss again. I think I'm going to Banishing Light one of those, because I want to exile it, honestly. I don't think I'm going to block, so I'll attack. That's another issue. No, I really haven't had time, so I think I'm going to have to block here the Underworld Ragehound. I don't want to... I've already taken 9 damage from it, which is a lot of damage to take from a 2-drop, so... That's annoying. This is a lot of white mana. See, I have removal. I have the anti-removal in my hand, ready to go. But you know what I might do? Never mind. I was going to say, with Dreadful Apathy, we could do that combo that exists. Where you Flicker or Fade it after you activate the Escape ability. So you get to attach it to another creature and escape it. But, sadly, we don't get to do anything fancy. Not today. I don't mind this. We need to stop taking damage. I have a creature in my hand. However, they do have a 4/2 that they'll be able to bring back this turn, yeah. So this is this hyper aggressive red-black deck. However, this is kind of perfect. Now we'll just be able to eat it. Yep. How many more times can he escape that? It's 3? Oh, okay, so this is it. And luckily our creature has vigilance, so we can attack. Man, you'd think we'd be playing white-green. Sentinel's Eyes showing off again. Why this card is actually really good. Again, during like set reviews and stuff, everyone thought Sentinel's Eyes was going to be like an F. Like you just don't play that card. In this set, it is overperformed extensively. Here we go. If they have a trick. Okay, so it's still a trade. And if we draw any creature, we still get to put Sentinel's Eyes on it. Wow. So, how many planes? I think we only have like 7 planes in the deck. Maybe 8. My goodness gracious. Ooh. That's annoying. Here we go. We've been lucky that we haven't drawn like a single red card yet, but I assumed it wasn't going to last forever. Oh man, we're getting Magic the Gathering super hard right now. Sorry, that must have been super loud. What did you draw? Well, at least it's an escape card. What's annoying is that now that has lifelink, which is not good for us. Ugh. Ugh. We have draws. We could draw a Traveler's Amulet, or just one of like the 7 or 8 mountains we play in this deck. Oh. Wow. I'll be the first to say, like, I love this game. And I hate to complain about it. It's such a fun game. But this is the kind of games that really suck. When you're like, really? We're playing... Oh. We're playing red-white with a green splash. And literally to our opponent, it looks like we're playing white-green. Mind you, we draw that red mana, and baby, we're off. We are off. I mean, regardless, no, we lose. Yeah, because he just sacks both, right? Yup. Good game, friend. He'll never know. Well, I guess he saw the escape velocity, so maybe he was like, wait, what? They're playing red? Very well. You'll lose to RNG. It's one whole draft. Regardless, hey, we went 5-3. I can't complain too much about it. So we open. Timur Calls the Dead. I feel like this is a very good card, very first pickable. I do think it's not as good as History of Benalia. Obviously, this is a little more grindy than it is. This is like the grindy version. Like History of Benalia was the aggressive. This is the much more like controlling version. You get 2/2/2s and you get to scry and gain life, which is exactly what you want to be doing. That being said, I hope you all enjoyed. Please let me know any mistakes, which I think I did make some mistakes today. I need to rewatch this. But, again, if you guys think I did anything wrong, go ahead, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it, because I like to get better at the game as well. If you enjoyed, remember, like, subscribe. It helps so much for a tiny channel like me. And I appreciate it, guys. Have a wonderful day.